The
The
answer.
news.
Well, yes. Well, yeah. Now I was looking at the relationship from Coco's side.
Oh yeah, now I'm looking at from the other side.
Yeah.
So because it was December, Manijana was marking. She had to go to the marking center. Mamolo is staying with Manijana, and it's a problem because now Manijana is taking a lot of strain because she has two patients basically. She has two patients. Yet, Manijana, why are you struggling? Why are you taking care of two patients? In a sense, because Manijana was saying she's not coping.
Who's the second
You know,
patient?
and
Who's Kimanglama?
Mamrol, because she was going to the eye operations or
Yes, I remember
eye
that.
follow-ups and whatnot. I'm like, I'm not understanding why you're struggling to go with Mamrolo. You are walking, and then Mamrolo struggles on the road, and you're forced to take taxis. When Mamrolo has two kids who drive cars, who are both close by, who can take her to the hospital. I'm not understanding how you cannot take care of your mother because you're also taking care of your sister. And Malumi cannot stay with his mother because he's staying with his mother-in-law. So what can happen now? So that's why, you know what, I need to take a step back because I was getting so frustrated, Guyona, and I was like, you know what, it's fine, it's alright. I am close, Lukuku. I am the one who would leave Pretoria, get Raya Street, but not get in, go Flora Park and go to TEF. Just be with Gogo for the weekend. Just go home and just say hi and then leave. Easter, take a week off, go TEF, or decide to work from home. All those things. And what frustrated me was that for the 2 weeks Coco was admitted, none of her kids came to see her. None of them took leave of work and said, my mother is ill, let me go see my mother. Yes, I've got a lot of work, but let me take at least one day off. Let me go home and see my mother who's sick in hospital.
Yeah.
That did not happen. So when they suggested or she be admitted again to have an operation to remove Munwana Ola Wahudin, then a suggestion or because Lepalechuku the first time she was admitted, how about she gets admitted in Pretoria where you can see her? I get you're all in Pretoria, all three of you are in Pretoria now. Would it be such a bad idea for her to be in a Pretoria hospital where you can see her? Because an old person who is in hospital, because she was delusional, she was seeing Raholo and her parents, and
Yeah.
but whenever I went to go see her, she was telling me, no, they were there. Sometimes she thought I was mom. I had no, papa go ba le mo, le mo kukwagwe, and I'm like, no, that's not me that you are referring to, you know. So ke ba suggestela Manijwana gore how about then she's in a protocol, because you said or the doctor over ka Pitori and she consults ka Polokwane. How about Gugu then is operated on in Pretoria where you guys can see her? I get you cannot take off from work. Then at least after work you can go see her kas house, and then leave and go back. And Khanti, that was the last time I saw Khanti from discharge. It would mean that she would go stay with other people, go at Jubil, and then go and be admitted in a step down, and then thereafter be arranged a home, a nursing home. So yeah, that's why I decided I'm taking a step. That's why I did not even respond to text Yasello. I was like, as you most know, I'm like, number one, I don't even know what's happening. So I can still respond to you. Because the preface of this message, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's based off of people that already know what the hell's going on.
Yes. Thanks for the information. I was like, you know what? I do not even know. Let me not respond. Because my response then get deleted because I realized that my response would have been very, very rude, maybe inappropriate. Because now I was going to ask, after now what's the point of this group? Because I feel that this could have easily been said because Steve Mayer. But anyway. So that's just me. I'm like, you know what, I'm just taking a step back from everything. I am just going to concentrate on me, like, in a sense, I already put me first. I've not been putting me first. I've been caring too much about what other people think. No, fuck, you know what? I don't care anymore.
I like
I
that
really,
shit.
really don't care. Yeah.
I like that shit. I already done that a while back. Like, yo, I try to distance myself and like you like said the Zoom meeting and little what
Yeah.
like when
You only message
everything.
Hola, gore gantsi re stop le ga Zoom ba ba bile le birthday and whatnot ba le ba respond. I'm like, maybe because you are the organizer of spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that as or let them use that as the defense to make me suffer the responsibility. I don't want that responsibility. I know how to do it, but it doesn't mean that now I have to always be the one that's making sure people log in and whatnot. No, I'm not. It's fine. It was a transition, right? We came from not having, or rather, not having a way to celebrate each other's birthdays to having one, and now we are like we're back to not like we're not back to normal, but we have transitioned to this being our new normal. So it can't be that big of a deal, you know. Or we're not having these things together anymore.
Yeah, no, it can't be too much. I'm actually very happy without them. Then I have my Sunday nights to myself.
Sunday night. Oh, hey, from 6 p.m.
Zoom meetings used on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, long ass meetings on a Sunday. I'm actually quite, after being told I have to announce when I go home, I'm like, oh, this is only applicable to me. When other people are hitting the road. Yeah, I remember I got so agitated. Okay, so I must say, N1,
why about when not something
what's again? Like over the now, I was baby chang. You know when you put restrictions on somebody, baby chang. There's a word for it, man. There's a word when you put restrictions on someone, or they can go wherever you need to go. You know, or ke santse ba le track. Like a complaint, no, I can't literally I must do manage one. I was like, no, we can't be tracking you. This is what it came across, and it seemed like it was a directive from Lena the kids. Lena you directed Bailey to give me a call and tell me these things. You discussed it and you gave him the directive for no, even if okay, so because I needed to be sure. I must tell you go Mokopane. No, sisi, if you feel more, it's not necessary. Mara, oh, ka fitla tefo, o fitla Flora Park, you must say. But
why?
I must say. Why must I say it? No, but for Yingi, that I did not get an answer. Until later, no, it's just if lift. There was a time Mom Rolo wanted to go home, and I said I'm not going home, but I ended up being home. And I'm like, number one, these people shove it down my throat how much they hate Sis Joey, how much they do not want. Now I must, if I choose to go via Malatani, I must then now say, well, no, I'm going home, but I'm going via Malatani. For you, because you guys have made it explicitly clear, you don't even come. The day Mama died, Mom Rolo was telling me, no, no, Sis Joey, she must not come here. Can we not? Can I not mourn in peace? Can I just not mourn in peace? So I was like, you know what? I'm not even talking to anyone. I'm just living my life. They can all go jump. It is fine. I have made peace with that.
Yeah, no, but like this current situation, like without fail, it really just means we have to just get ready for another funeral. Like another funeral.
Because
I mean, yeah, they're not trying to keep her alive.
No, right now, I don't know what is happening in the background. They are now doing their best to get her into an old age home or get a second caregiver for her.
Yeah.
But in doing that, they need funds. So Papa just told me they have meetings. We got 2 meetings. Vali Marijuana Ramani Papa Sello Malume Nyasi Maro Mwacha Malume plus Mamoro Lipa. So there were 6. So now they're dividing. They're trying to see how much just for this month to divide to take her either to not take her to very old age. They scrapped it out, but to get a second caregiver.
What we do?
Because the second caregiver, because Coco cannot walk anymore. She's not walking. She needs to be picked up, and they can't do that.
Papa, listen again.
It's too strenuous. So it's too strenuous, and they need more sensibility. So that is in the discussion. So that time when they changed medication, that was last year sometime. I think it was around November when I went home and I changed. Because December gave the high fill for Christmas. So now they're making means to do all these payments, but then they've added Papa to their meetings because now they need Papa to pay as well. To pay 1 point something, but now 1 point something. What's Are you sure you want to know?
It doesn't get worse than Tawanyajal Tab, so what is
Oh my gosh. No. Mamgolo said Yana she must not be added to get the money. I mean to part with money because Yana she's not working.
Marona pension.
And she says she's not only pension, but she's got 2 working kids. Anyways, she was not be added. She's got that. But Papa Bamu he needs to be paid. By the way, né?
No, that makes no sense.
He is added. But now the money is divided by 3. Whatever money that it is divided by 3. So Papa was saying that he needs to be so 3 families. He said it's 3, but like 3 families. So family Malume, family Manijwana, family Papa, but Ababali family Mamogolo.
No, that one we can just assume that's normal.
I can't finish.
Okay.
And then on top of that, that money, it's an karata ya kuku ya FNB.
Yes, Harang killed Steve. No ways, man.
Maybe it's very kimamogolo now, Haritsin. But this Salangori, why family ring your niggas for no tush? Even your name is Farankarata.
Hey, that's not
Like,
right.
It isn't. Like when I heard it, and I'm like, because how it would be, let's say if Papa is not able to pay that 1.8, he would then say, okay, my kids, this is a situation about your grandmother. Families have been allocated 1.8. How do you think we can do this? You know?
Yeah, no,
So
once again, yeah?
No, Papa just questioned why Mom Holuyana Asabali. Even if she can't pay that 1.8, why can she not try it means? So it's still divided by 4, whatever amount, divided by 4, and let her find the means to get that money. You know? And everyone else can get the means to get that money.
Yeah, because going to work is a means. We're making means. They're wrong,
So
right, yeah.
It really does not make sense why. If Ganete push comes to shove, and as families, we have to provide money, then how is it that Mamgulu with Beni with Sophania, they are exempt from contributing when everyone else is contributing?
Mara, what I don't understand is why isn't this communicated?
Maybe we are too young. It's by the elders.
I'm a little know obvious. I will tell young I get to the guy. And I think that.
What other reason could there be?
Yeah, no?
I'm thinking about it. Why is Cello sending us messages on a different group that was created for the sole purpose of just notifying us of this information? Whereas there is an actual family group for all this.
Yeah, no.
You know about growing up, it's good to be young and ignorant, and not ignorant, oblivious to all the things that are happening. Because now you grow up and you realize, Khanti, families are so messed up.
Yeah.
Like when you're young, it's family. You have your mom's siblings and you have your dad's siblings or your dad's family that you never see. You only see once in a while. Funerals. But then you have your mother's family that you see every single time. Hunted, this family is not as perfect as they portray themselves out to be.
Now it gets on our perfect.
Everything is perfect. Like, oh no, can you go to Pitori? I want to visit my uncle. My uncle's my role model. I'm like,
yeah, and I always ask myself, being a so-called role model or whatever, I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? As a kid, I'm thinking to myself, my dad has a pool. Shut the hell up. My dad has a damn pool, double garage. Like, I was like, why is it that we're always fighting to go to to Centurion? I was like, I don't get the hype. I never got the hype. And if ever I get kidnapped by Centurion, it will be because of peer pressure. Because everybody wanted to go to Centurion for December. I'm like, alright, let me do this as well, I guess. Alright, but no.
We learned the hard way. Now I went there once, and I learned the hard way. And so I knew never to do that ever again.
What happened to you? Did you also not get clothes?
What do you mean clothes?
Oh, what's really must buy our diaparo for the kids or whatever, and I didn't get shit. Can you imagine?
You were not part of the kids.
I was still in high school.
Oh, at least we're gonna skip anyana.
Yeah, like come back or something. Like to me, it didn't make any sense. But then at the same light, I was like, okay, cool. Cause just a little, Steve Phil Tavo, and I'm like, you guys couldn't even get me morning slippers or some shit. You know, like or socks,
When was-
like yeah. But no more.
What?
Yeah, like, and the thing is, I never spoke about it like to anyone because I knew deep down, or if I with your mama, like it's going to be a thing. If I with your time, it's gonna be a thing. So I'm like, guys, and I can't speak of this, so I'm just gonna let it go.
You know, it's funny how we all have our different stories of how we were ill-treated when we were at Centurion.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear yours because yours clearly isn't the same as mine.
No, it's not the same. And Yale Tabo is also, Agara Tabo stayed there, Aberaka Centurion somewhere. I think he stayed there first. And he had to leave very, very early and whatnot. But for me, one of the times, because there were a couple of times, Letabo, they had, that thing, in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And it was very very,
yes,
and it had sharp.
Yes, and I think it once hurt me as well.
Yeah. But Letabo, Yamokobacha, so badly he was bleeding profusely into the bathtub.
Yes, sir.
Like, as he was trying to get out, I think he was trying to get out of the tub or in, I don't remember. No, it must have been out because Rosna made. He kicked that thing, Yamo Kata Kamufasalo. Over on the side of the foot, and he was bleeding. And I was still young. I was still in school. I was not old. I was not working because at no point since I started working did I sleep over Kosenshuro.
Of course not.
I was the one that treated Letabo, go to the bathroom. Being young as I was the one that cleaned his wounds, stopped the bleeding, did what Motswadi, who you would think is Motswadi. Mukacha Malumi just said, and I'm like, this is your house. Mwana got hurt in your house with a sharp object, that is hazardous and whatnot. And I was like, you know what, it's fine. And whatnot to help him. When I was there for the holidays, the first time I had holidays, and another cousin, I don't even remember their names. I was made to feel like such an outsider. I'm only there, Malume only comes after work. They would cook. When it's their turn to cook, they'd cook together.
Okay.
When it's their turn for the dishes, they do it together. Now I would need to cook alone. I would need to wash dishes alone. Channel O. You know why I hate Channel O so much? That because those people used to sit and watch Channel O the whole day. And then I'd make food and we're, lady shell kamogare. Like I was doing everything alone. I'm still in high school at that time. And I'm like, if we need to be cleaning, I'm doing this whole kitchen by myself. Dining room too. That was the first and last time I went there. Worse off, I think Kamogelo was still. No, Kamogelo was high school years. Broke my glasses, as in broke it into two. Broke my glasses, and at that time I was not wearing contact lenses. Broke. I was like, oh, then you should not have left them lying around.
Come on, get what around?
No, the youngest one. The youngest one.
Oh, okay, the youngest one at that time.
When I was in high school.
Okay. And who's telling you what you shouldn't have left them there?
Oh
man.
It's telling me, no, I should not have left them lying around. But I was sleeping. The way I'm so blind, if I'm not wearing my glasses, I'm wearing contact lenses. There's no way I will walk around without my glasses. It's not possible. So it means I was sleeping. My glasses were close by. Like, honestly. And I was like, you know what? I just need to go home. I need to get the hell out of here because nope, this cannot be life. This cannot be alive. I was like, since once I started just working, I think like 2007 when Raholo died and I had to go to Centurion to go home. That was when I was go Centurion. After that, it's for these events. We have to do Christmas or Coco's birthday. I'd go there and then Camorelos, Di Camorelo, and I was there for a day. I don't even sleep over. And I leave. I'm like, oh, my place is right here. I'll drive. It's not. As soon as I started driving, I go up to Robalamo. Le mama, I know. Mama used to tell me, Koko is on Mracha Malume's medical aid. And the agreement was that Malume will cover Gogo's health needs years ago. But now their family setup is that Mracha Malume is the one who pays the medical aid. Malume is on Mracha Malume's medical aid.
Yes. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, so ipso facto, Malume's mother would be then, because Malume does not have medical aid, would be on his wife's medical aid.
If none of Coco's children have Coco and on their medical aid.
No, the agreement was that Malume is the one that's going to pay for the medical.
Shoot. Yeah.
That's the arrangement. The arrangement is that Coco will be on Malume's medical aid. But Malume does not have his own medical aid. Because remember there was a time that he was retrenched years ago.
Yeah, he told me that story, yeah.
So he was retrenched from Absa, and when he got retrenched, he started all these side hustles that did not give him a constant salary, so he could not be on a medical aid that needed constant deductions every month.
Yes.
One month he'd have money, the other month he would not. The other month he'd have lots of money, and the other solo. So apparently Mracha Malume was complaining about the money, and Gogo is costing too much. There's dialysis, and then there's what, and then there's what, and then
hey, would you pizza medical aid?
It's a medical aid, and they just not have enough, enough for her and her family. So I was okay. So then I go to the mama. Mama, I'm okay, fine. You move her from your medical aid. I will get off Papa Kuru's medical aid. Start my own. Put my mother on that medical aid. And tell my own coach. No, I'm not saying I don't want to. It's just Mama, I don't refuse. yourself, then immediate family, all the others, because only once family, those are not my immediate. It just so happened with us, we just grew up so much with them around that family about.